So there is an unbelievable amount of information that's coming out that is pro crypto right now. It's absolutely astonishing. So right now we're seeing countries adopt crypto. I mean, look at El Salvador adopted it in 2021. Countries like Bhutan, a very tiny little country, are making big investments in crypto. Slovenia and Poland seem up next for a strategic reserve, creating a strategic reserve of crypto. At least a lot of these countries are trying to front run the USA to buying crypto because they know when the US starts buying crypto, if they start buying crypto for a strategic reserve, it's just going to throw the price off. That's a very big whale buying crypto that could greatly affect the price. Other countries like China and UK hold big amounts of crypto and are talking about making a strategic reserve. Companies own crypto. MicroStrategy obviously being a big proponent of crypto and own a lot of it. Smaller companies are talking about buying it and are buying it because they'd rather hold what they believe to be an appreciating asset versus cash, which is typically a depreciating asset. So all these make for a lot of pro information about crypto. And I have another piece of information in a second that's super bullish for crypto. But before I get to that, today we're going to talk about a weekly update. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing with this information, how I've been profiting on it, and give you a little bit of that. Please stay to the end. If you do, please like and share this video. Even if you're thinking about exiting right now, like it before you do. We'd greatly appreciate it here on the channel. So let's get into it. So the first piece of news is Trump nominates pro-crypto hedge fund manager Scott Bessent as Treasury Secretary. This is a very bullish move. And for those of you who don't know, the last administration said they were pro-crypto, but enforced their crypto policies through Gary Gensler at the SEC. They went after a lot of American crypto companies and made it very difficult to trade or to act fairly in the US if you're a crypto company. So companies like XRP, Ripple, even what happened with Binance, and they went after Binance, they went after Kraken, they went after Coinbase, even after telling them it's okay. And so the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, has agreed to step down on January 20th prior to Trump coming in. So this is all very bullish for crypto. Treasury Secretary is a crypto bull. And it's been said out there, I saw this on Fox News or Fox Business, that if crypto, there was a gentleman on there and he was talking about if the U.S. makes their strategic reserve, it could go to 500,000. If they don't, it's still going to 200. Now, those are guesstimates by a talking head on there. So don't know where it's really going to go. But I believe it's going to go to 250 next year. That's what I believe. Don't make decisions based on what I just told you. Do your own research. But let's look at another thing. Let's look at November. This is brief. We're going to get to the meat here in a second. But November, XRP up 159%. Cardano up 188 cents. 188%, not cents. XLM, 380%. Doge, 204%. Pepe, 111. Well, that's Polygon, 55% increase. Look at these. This is incredible gains in the last. Sui, 81%, one of my favorites. 48% for Solana. This is incredibly bullish. And this is only the beginning, also in my opinion. Don't trade on that. So what am I doing with this information? How do I take advantage of this in this market right now? Well, if you follow me for any given amount of time, you know I'm big into the EasyBot. EasyBot is it's a software where you use your own exchange to trade, buy and sell crypto. And it sends through an API to your exchange the signals to buy and sell, but you actually hold it on your exchange. You don't give it to EasyBot and say, hey, I hope you do well with my money. I pick my bots, my entry points, all these things. A lot of these bots are stalled out right now on purpose because the market's down a bunch and I've depleted all my it's coiled up ready to go because I've bought on the way down. What it does is it buys on the way down and sells on the way up. And how did I do in this last week? Well, this number is as of right now, but let's look at this right here. I'll show you exactly how I did in this past week. If you can see that right here, I made almost $3,000 in profit, $2,882 in profit. And that's a 16% based on the 17,000 I had trading. Well, I had $564 in fees. I don't mind paying fees if they're doing the work. And so I still made $2,300 or a 13% return this past week. Now, remember, if you had that money in savings, when I had that money in savings, it was making 5% a year in its best times. I made 13% last week. Now, that's not typical. That was a very heavy week, 8% the week before, 2% the week before. But again, astonishing returns. So the EasyBot has been doing very well. What else has been doing well? Well, I've been messing around with Marjax. There's a link down below to EasyBot. There's a link down below to Marjax. This is very risky because it's leverage trading things, but I've learned to be less risky with it. And what I've done is some leverage trades. Let me show you how those trades are going. This one is up 442%. It is a 15 times leveraged Cardano. That's a high leverage amount. I didn't start that high. I started at 5x when Cardano was at 74 cents. And then as it moved up, I increased my leverage and took some money off the table. So this was how I did that one. I have 3 trades on, like I said. Let's look at this one. This one's up 1,073%. This is XRP. It's at 20x. Again, I started at 5x at 86 cents. Well, XRP is at $1.33. So as it went up, I increased my leverage and took a little money off the table. And let's show the last one I have here is also ADA. ADA, it's 22 leverage. Again, started at 5, worked my way up, started at 55 cents on Cardano. It's at 96 cents now. So these are 3 very profitable trades. I got them in at the right entry point. You know, I don't FOMO in on these things. I don't get in when the price is super high. I get in when there's a dip or when there's a set market sentiment, a negative market sentiment, even if it be short term. And then I start at very low leverage and I'm riding these things up. And I will take profits and I will sell along the way because it's a trade. This is not a HODL, an HODL. I'm not hodling on for dear life. This is an actual trade that I'm trying to buy low, sell high. And I'm using margin because that amplifies my money. So that's 2 ways. The third way I'm doing is I'm using Pinex. Oh, it wants me to log in, or does it? Let's see. Trading bot orders. Let's see. Okay, I have 3 trading bots going. I put a Peppy bot in. It's not doing well. I'm down 10% on my Peppy bot. That thing fluctuates so much. I'm not real worried about that coming back up. I have an XRP bot. I'm up $420. This was a $1,000 bot. I opened it on 11.15. It's 11.24. So 9 days, I've made a 41% profit. My Sui bot, I've had this open for, let's see, since the 10th. So 2 weeks, I've made a 10% return. Not terrible. That was up higher. A Sui was up higher. But I'm liking these bots because it helps me trade when the market's sideways and make a little profit on the way up. And so all in all, I'm very happy. So those are the 3 ways that I'm taking advantage of this market. And right now, I would say that I'm still very bullish on crypto. Today's Sunday morning. You know, crypto's down a bit, 10, 15, 20% on some things. I can go back to the crypto bubbles. Let's take a look at that. You know, if I look at today, yeah, today's down. All right. People are taking profits. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day here in sunny Florida. XRP down 15%. Cardano down 15%. Polygon down 10%. So the market goes up and down. Even if it went down to 20%, 25%, I've still had huge gains on these things. And that I do believe in crypto long term. I don't have paper hands. I'm not going, oh God, crypto's done. That's it. I got to sell everything like some people do when this happens. I believe Bitcoin or some crypto, you know, people they give me a hard time on my last video, which I'll post right up there in a few minutes here or a few seconds here. But people give me a hard time and say, there's no way that crypto could go that high because of market capitalization. And for the most part, I agree. But you got to look at market capitalization a little bit differently these days because we're getting into territory we've never been in. Could one of these cryptos, don't know which one, come out as the global currency? Now, that would suck for the US dollar, but it'd be a wake-up call for the US dollar. Stop spending freaking money uselessly. Hopefully the Department of Governmental Efficiencies or DOGE will fix that. But the reality is that we do spend money like crazy and the dollar depreciates and the world is looking for a stable currency or a stable means to trade and use worldwide. Could it be XRP? Could it be Bitcoin? Could it be Cardano? I don't know. Could it be Solana? Probably not. But if it's XRP, the market cap could far exceed anything we've ever seen. Think about the global economy's market cap or global currency's market cap. It's way bigger than what we're talking about in crypto. That's where one of these coins might be heading. So all in all, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment down below. Have a great week in crypto, and I'll see you next time.